Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Paddock. I have a craft for you that is part of our Canada collection of material that I put into your homework package there. So this one is the beaver, and it's kind of funny. I've already colored the beaver, but you'll have a sheet of paper that looks something like this, and it says paper bag animal puppets. So you'll have a sheet of paper that looks like this. You're going to have to color the beaver, and then you're going to get the paper bag that I put into your package as well. Okay, so you're going to need the paper bag and the sheet. When you color the beaver, he has there's three parts to him. So he's got his head, his tail, and his body. The beaver, he's brown. He or she is brown. The only thing that is a different color is going to be the teeth. So you can see the teeth here. The teeth are usually like yellow or an orange kind of color. So I colored them yellow, but you could color them orange too. Now I colored the eyes blue. You could do whatever you want. I don't really think. I've never looked in a beaver's eyes. I don't know if they have blue eyes, green eyes, or what. Probably brown eyes, but
you choose.
You choose. I just thought it'd be kind of nice to add a little bit of different color there. So the three parts have to be colored brown. And then we're going to cut these out, and then I'll show you how to glue it onto your paper bag. The end result is going to look like this. Okay, and it's kind of cute. And it's a paper bag puppet.
Can he talk?
Can he talk? Why, hello, Frankie. I can talk. Yes, and I love Canada. There you go. So we're going to do our puppet, okay? So again, I've colored mine to make this a little bit faster, but now I'm going to cut it out. Now here's an important part here. There's this little piece here. You want to make sure that you color it and just you're not going to cut it out, okay? You're going to
even though there's the dotted lines
together, yeah.
And then afterwards, you're going to have to like bend it or something.
We're going to glue it on, yeah. So here I'm going to cut out my
and
beaver.
quickly cut it out.
Yeah, I'm going to try and do as best I can. Oh boy. Not the best, but
make sure you watch our other videos because we have other assignments.
Yeah, we've got lots and lots of videos this week because we've got to get it all done this week, right?
Because this is the last week of school. Woohoo!
Last week of school.
Summer vacation. Let's do this.
Oh, goodness, isn't it? All right. So we have learned a little bit of information about the beaver. Of course, the beaver is our national a national symbol for Canada. We've seen the beaver on our coin, the nickel.
Go watch that video too.
Yeah, and I've read a couple of stories about the beavers as well. So the big thing about beavers, especially again, if you go to the lake and stuff, you probably have seen beavers out there.
In like a dam or something.
Yeah, so they build dams, and the dam is to stop the water from going to a certain part, okay? So it kind of blocks it, and the dam will then create sort of a pool of water. In that pool of water, so that it's not rushing water or anything like that, that's usually where the beavers will build their home. Now their home is not called a dam. Some people call it a dam. The dam that's not it. The dam is the part where the beavers stop the water from going. That's what the dam is. The lodge is what the beaver creates, and it's basically a big mound of like sticks and trunks of trees and stuff that they put together with like a lot of like muck and stuff like that. It is basically waterproof. The entrance into their lodge is underwater, believe it or not, and it's an easy way for animals and predators not to get the beavers. So the beaver basically has to swim underwater into the little hole to get into its lodge, whereas other animals, they wouldn't necessarily swim underneath in order to get into the lodge. So the beaver is safe in that sense, and usually it's a big mound of like sticks and trees and stuff. That's the mound.
And how they get the trees and sticks is they like use their teeth to get it.
They do, and
that's why they're a little bit yellow.
Yeah, and those teeth are constantly growing, but they get worn down by gnawing and chewing on the trees. So if they didn't do that, if they weren't gnawing and chewing on trees, their teeth would just keep growing.
It'd be like at their feet. They couldn't walk anymore.
Very much so, right? So that is one way for them to keep their teeth sort of at a good level, is by chewing and gnawing on trees. Again, the dams are what stop the water from going, and then the lodges, that's where the beavers live. And the beaver was very important for Canada because, of course, back in the olden days, we had they would trade the fur, the pelts,
This
for
goes
money
up
and stuff
here,
like that. Yeah.
and then
Okay.
that goes right there.
And so trade the fur for pelts and stuff. It was an exchange. So the Hudson's Bay Company, for example, made lots and lots of money from these animals to the point where, many of them were being, sort of caught and killed for basically for money and stuff like that. They are a protected animal, and again, it is a Canadian symbol. Okay, so now I've cut them out, the 3 parts, and we are going to glue it on our paper bag here. So here's the paper bag. Now there's a right way to glue it on. So do you see the paper bag? So this is normally the way you would open a paper bag, right? That's not the way we want to do this. We want to have it so that the opening is at the bottom here, and this kind of flap is right here. This is where we're going to be gluing the head onto this kind of flap, and then we're going to be putting the body in here, and then our tail is going to go behind here. Okay, so again, the head is going to go onto this. This is really the bottom of the bag, so we're going to glue that on there. And I'm going to use a glue stick, but you can use regular glue.
Liquid glue if you'd like.
Yeah. Okay.
This
Tape-
one's just faster.
Tape, if you've run out as well, you can use that. That's fine. Just whatever you can do to glue this on. So there you go. So I'm going to put that on there. I like to put the teeth just kind of going
A little bit down.
Yeah, a little bit over it. Okay, so again,
Because it
it's
shows
on
how big their teeth are.
Yeah. So again, it's on the bottom of the bag. That's where you're putting the head. And then we're going to glue the body.
Gotta put a lot for that one because it's a
It's
big
It's a
one.
little bit bigger, isn't it? So we're going to put the body on. And for the body, I usually don't go right in here. I go a little bit, just a little bit past. Okay?
So if you lift
So
up,
again, if I opened it, you can see
It's
I
not
leave
just
maybe
like-
a finger. Okay.
maybe like your index
Yep,
finger.
and just like that, and then kind of push it down. And now I'm going to glue the tail on. Now to do the tail, remember it's going to go this way. Okay, so where should I put the glue? I'm actually going to put the glue here on the front. If I put the glue on the back and glued it onto the back here like this, the tail would be the wrong way. Okay,
Yeah.
so you got to be careful on which way you're going to
And
glue
you
it.
see the line like
Yeah,
that-
you could put it just there, but I'll
but-
be honest, I use quite a bit here.
because you want it to stick.
Yeah, I like it to stick pretty nicely.
And we'll
And so again, all I'm doing is just going to put it onto the back here, kind of where
the bum
the
is.
bum is. Yeah. Okay.
And I got 2 little furry
So that-
friends.
now here's the one thing. So there's an extra space here. You can just cut this piece here off. You don't need the bag to be that big. So I usually just trim it down.
Make sure to put your name on it also.
Yeah, put your name on it so you know it's yours. But there you go. There's your beaver craft. Again, the beaver is a symbol of Canada. And when we put our hand in here, it
Can
should stick. We've got a puppet. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed that, boys and girls. Okay. And don't forget, Canada is a great place to live. We love Canada. Yay! There you go. So there's my puppet. Hope you guys make a funny puppet like this too. Love you all. Love you. There you go. Bye-bye, friends. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.